Hey everyone, welcome back to Narcissist Unmasked, where we delve into the complexities of narcissism and help you understand the behaviors and mindsets of narcissists. Today we're tackling a particularly fascinating topic: 4 issues that keep narcissists stuck in childishness. Have you ever noticed how some narcissists seem emotionally immature? Almost like they're stuck in a permanent state of adolescence? In this video, we'll explore the deep-rooted issues that keep narcissists from emotionally maturing. First on the list is emotional dysregulation. Emotional regulation is something most of us develop throughout our lives. We learn how to control our emotional reactions, how to process disappointment, frustration, and even anger in a constructive way. But for narcissists, this process never fully takes place. One of the reasons for this is that narcissists often have a heightened sensitivity to criticism. Any perceived slight or rejection triggers intense feelings of insecurity and inadequacy. Instead of managing these emotions maturely, they react like children, throwing tantrums, lashing out, or going into a state of silent resentment. This inability to process and regulate their emotions keeps them stuck in a childish state. At their core, narcissists haven't learned how to handle their emotions because they've spent their lives avoiding vulnerability. Vulnerability requires emotional maturity, and narcissists see it as a weakness. So they continue to have these childlike outbursts, unable to grow past this immature coping mechanism. The second issue is the entitlement mentality. Narcissists often have an exaggerated sense of entitlement, believing they deserve special treatment without putting in the effort that others do. Think about how children believe the world revolves around them. A narcissist's mindset is remarkably similar. They expect people to cater to their needs, no matter the circumstances, and become agitated when things don't go their way. This entitlement stems from their inability to develop a balanced sense of self-worth. As children, we all start with egocentric perspectives. It's a normal part of development. However, as we grow, we learn that the world doesn't revolve around us. For narcissists, this lesson never sinks in. Instead, they remain locked in a mindset where their needs are the most important, and others exist merely to serve them. This childish entitlement often shows up in relationships, work environments, and social interactions. Narcissists will demand attention, respect, and admiration without considering the needs or feelings of others. They also believe they're above the rules. This childlike view of the world keeps them stuck in a loop, preventing any real personal growth. The third issue is the lack of accountability. Narcissists often behave like children who refuse to take responsibility for their actions. They'll blame others for their mistakes, make excuses, and deflect criticism in any way they can. If something goes wrong, it's never their fault. They lack the maturity to own up to their behavior and the consequences it creates. Children also tend to blame others when things don't go their way. But as adults, we ideally learn that taking responsibility is a sign of maturity and strength. Narcissists, on the other hand, continue to shift blame onto others because admitting fault would threaten their fragile egos. Without accountability, there's no growth. Narcissists remain in a state of arrested development because they never engage in self-reflection. They're stuck in a loop of blaming others for their failures, making them emotionally immature and incapable of learning from their mistakes. Without taking responsibility, they can't grow or move forward. Finally, we have the inability to empathize. Narcissists are often notorious for their lack of empathy, which is a hallmark of emotional maturity. Empathy requires stepping outside of yourself and understanding the emotions and perspectives of others. Narcissists struggle with this because their primary focus is on themselves. Just like children are naturally self-centered as they develop, narcissists never move beyond this stage. They see the world through a lens that revolves around their needs and desires. This makes it difficult for them to form meaningful relationships or understand the impact of their actions on others. In social settings, their lack of empathy keeps them disconnected and often leads to conflict. They don't recognize when they hurt others, and even if they do, they often don't care unless it directly affects their own image. Without empathy, narcissists remain emotionally isolated. They cannot connect with others in a mature, healthy way, which prevents them from growing into emotionally well-rounded adults. It's like they're trapped in their own world, just like a child who believes their feelings are the only ones that matter. So, to sum it up, narcissists remain stuck in a state of childishness due to four main issues: emotional dysregulation, entitlement, lack of accountability, and inability to empathize. These behaviors mirror the way children think and react to the world, but unlike most children, narcissists never grow out of these patterns. The key to understanding narcissists lies in recognizing their emotional immaturity. They may be adults in physical form, but emotionally they're still very much children. And until they address these issues, which most don't, they remain trapped in this state of arrested development. If you're dealing with a narcissist in your life, understanding these four issues can help you navigate their behavior and protect your own emotional well-being. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more insights on narcissism. Thanks for watching.